First round of the draft coming up tonight. Second round tomorrow when the Browns pick. We're going to do a mock draft here. We're going to do it live. So we're going to use the Pro Football Focus mock draft simulator. I asked Quincy earlier if he wanted to trade up. He did not. So we're picking at 44. So let us start the draft and see what awaits as it's going real time through the first round, and it'll clip through them pretty well. It takes into account positional needs and the like for each of the teams. It stops at 44, and let's take a look at the wide receivers, the edge rushers, and also the interior defensive linemen that would be available, the three areas of need. All right, so Quincy, I am deferring to you as the general manager. The highest rated people on this board are Nick Benito, Drake Jackson, Josh Pat. There's a lot of edge rushers that are pretty good on that. Mechie's in there. Who are you going with at 44 with everybody that is available to us there?
I'm going to switch it up and go with somebody I have not gone with in any of my mock drafts so far. We're going to go back to the top. We're going to take Drake Jackson, edge rusher, USC.
All right, so we're going to draft, we'll draft him, and we'll go onward and get to 78, a young edge rusher that, projects to be pretty good. So this is our Sports4CLE 1.0 mock draft, the only one we will do. All right, let's again put up the guys that are from the positions wide receiver, the edge, and also interior defensive lineman. And again, you see the names that are available. Robinson, Canton McKinley guy who played quarterback in high school of all things. Last couple of years has switched out and now playing edge rusher and has had some productivity and projects to get drafted reasonably early. All right, who you like? You see the guys that are available there. Where are you going with our first pick in the third round, so 78?
See, look, this is how PFF be lying on you. They be saying Perion Winfrey ranked 84th overall. He don't never be there at 78.
Nope.
Any of these mock drafts.
He does
right?
not. He goes early in that, late in the second round usually.
Yeah, they know they tripping on that ranking. That's a terrible ranking for them. They're gonna look back on that one and regret that. Let's see who is at the top of the board right now.
Robinson.
Robinson.
Yeah, who's kind of a projection as an edge rusher.
All right, I'm going to go and do a value pick here. We're going to take Brian Cook, safety out of Cincinnati.
All right, so go ahead and draft Brian Cook, safety. What do you like about Cook? Not a guy I'm real familiar with.
Brian Cook, he's just kind of he would be an insurance piece, right? Hey, if John Johnson gets too expensive in a couple of years, you have a replacement for him. He's a guy who could do similar things to him, played in a zone-heavy system at the University of Cincinnati where they go in a lot of 4-2-5. It's why Alabama was able to run all day on them, but they sit in that 4-2-5 all the time. That's what the Browns want to do, and he would be a good fit for them at that spot.
All right, here's 99, and again, you look at who is available. Is there any position group you want us to focus on, give you a better look at who's available on the board here?
Yeah, give me wide receivers.
All right.
And tight ends.
Wide receiver. There you see the wide receivers, and so you got Ruckert, you got Bell. Phillips always seems to be there in these PFF mock drafts.
What's my next pick after 99 is what?
118, which we're only going to do this. We'll stop after the third round here.
So after 118, we'll stop.
Yeah, I think we're stopping after 99. We're not even going to go to 118.
Okay. Let's take Justin Ross here, wide receiver out of Clemson.
Okay.
140 right there.
Justin Ross, a young guy who is over at Clemson a couple years earlier in his career, he was profiling like he was going to be even a higher draft pick.
Fits all the Andrew Berry guardrails, right? Young, athletic player, had a season of production when he did have a quarterback there at Clemson. After Trevor Lawrence left, it kind of got a little shaky for him, but somebody who I could see the upside being tremendous on. He kind of reminds me of Tyler Boyd coming out of Pitt, right, where everybody was down on him about a couple of years before he was a Heisman candidate, right? Drake Jackson, Brian Cook, again, solid picks there. Not necessarily, like, again, you guys know me,
right.
44, I'm taking Perion Winfrey. But I think also this is a realistic result for the Cleveland Browns. They could go edge defender there, and Drake Jackson would probably be their guy at 44.
Yep, and again, the Ross one is you're projecting what you think could happen with him, and you see the reason for the grade on that is we're taking him at 99. He's ranked at 140. Again, they listed it as a B draft.